What's up guys, my name is Ace, and Season 5 for Call of Duty Vanguard as well as Warzone has now been revealed, and with this we got this short cinematic that's entirely Warzone related, and we also got the roadmap for this season for multiplayer Warzone as well as zombies. And it is worth noting right up front here that they have confirmed now that this will be the final season for Vanguard as well as Warzone 1. That has been heavily rumored for a long time, but now is the first time that it's been officially confirmed. And without further ado, let's dive right into the changes, and we'll start it off with the Warzone side of things. The first thing is a point of interest change. Basically, this is just on Peak. The volcano is starting to erupt. It's not a full-on eruption. It's not like Peak is completely destroyed with this season. Instead, there's going to be a big lava pool and some lava that runs down the peak. On top of that, we also get a brand new gulag, which is to be expected with a new season. There's new weather and lighting as well, so it looks like we're going to see some more sunlight this time around. However, there will also be volcanic smoke on the map. Additionally, for Battle Royale on Caldera, they're bringing in Doomsday Stations, and the way this works is there's several potential locations where the Doomsday Station can spawn, but it will only spawn at one of these per game. It'll be randomized as to which one of these locations it'll be, but if you get to the active Doomsday Station, you can activate a seismic device that you find in there for 10,000 cash, and when you do this, enemy helicopters will surround the station and AI players will drop in and attack you. And if you successfully defend the Doomsday Station, you will be rewarded with powerful items as well as a unique watch cosmetic for your operator. After that, we have another new item in Warzone, and this is the Supply Box UAV. And with this, it's classified as a kill streak, and it's just like a UAV, but instead of showing you enemy players, it shows you supply boxes that are around the map to help you loot more efficiently. And there's also a personal supply box, which is apparently an extremely rare crate that you can find with the assistance of this supply box UAV. And within this, it looks like you'll get your favorite loadout weapons by opening this box. Now finally, for new items, there's a brand new field upgrade coming to Warzone as well. This one is called Rage Serum, and with this one, it looks like you're going full-on Menendez mode, where once you activate this, you apparently get better melee damage, increased lunge distance for melee, as well as enhanced stun power when meleeing enemy players. So I'm curious to see if this is going to be like a one-hit kill against a fully armored enemy, or maybe like a two-hit kill. Sounds like it's going to be quite powerful, but there is a trade-off to this. While active, you also are going to have louder footsteps for enemies to hear, so they're going to be hearing you coming a lot more effectively. And also, it looks like you're going to be affected more if you get stunned or flashed by enemy players while having this Rage Serum active. Next up on the Warzone side of things, we've got several new game modes coming to Warzone. The first one sounds very interesting. This one's called Operation Last Call, and this one is coming at the beginning of Season 5. And with this, it's got bomb sites around Caldera, and you can either defend Caldera by defusing these bombs and making sure people don't plant, or you can be on the other side and you can be planting bombs and trying to destroy these bomb sites around the map. And this sounds quite interesting. I like that they're playing around with new game mode ideas within Warzone and integrating a bit of search and destroy style into the big map. And I'm definitely curious to learn more about this mode. Now, additionally, within this particular mode, Operation Last Call, lava rocks will be launched in the air and they will crash down and potentially kill you on Caldera. So this is likely going to be similar to like the King Kong versus Godzilla event where King Kong would throw a rock up in the air and it would highlight the area where it's going to land on your minimap, and you have to avoid that, otherwise it'll kill you. It's likely going to be very similar to that, but this time it's just lava rocks. After that, a new seasonal event is coming in Season 5 called Heroes vs. Villains, and with this you choose your side, either the hero side or the villain side, and you collect either hero or villain tokens in all game modes by eliminating opponents as well as scavenging supply boxes. And the more of these collect, it looks like you'll get discounts within the buy stations during the match. And the winning side's unique blueprint will be awarded to everyone following the event. And then finally, when it comes to Warzone, later in the season, we're going to be seeing Rebirth Island Resurgence Supreme, where it looks like you can spawn in with your loadout, you can respawn as well, and apparently there will be a special reward if you manage to win the game with over 15 eliminations. That's all we really know about this so far. We'll get more information as time goes on. As for the new operators, normally I don't talk much about operators because they're purely cosmetic, but this time around it's pretty interesting and special. We're seeing 4 villains from previous Call of Duty games added as operators into Vanguard and Warzone. These operators are Menendez, Al-Assad, Seraph, as well as Gabriel Rourke from Call of Duty Ghosts. which is very confusing, but at this point, it's not like anything really matters story-wise when it comes to Vanguard or Warzone. It's such a big mess anyway. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All these various villains are going to be coming as operators in Season 5. And now let's get into the new weapons that we're going to be seeing across Warzone as well as Vanguard's multiplayer. And the first one is something that there's no way I could have guessed would ever be added to Call of Duty Vanguard. This is the EX-1, which is a literal laser gun. This is based heavily on the EM-1 from Advanced Warfare, where you shoot a continuous laser beam at your enemies. You have infinite ammo or battery life, but there is a cooldown to this, so you can't just hold it down forever. You will have to go through a cooldown stage if you hold it down for too much. Normally, I'd be surprised and probably even a little bit upset to see something like this added to a World War II Call of Duty game, but Vanguard threw away any sort of authenticity or even a coherent art style away a very long time ago, so whatever, I guess. There's now a laser gun in World War II. As for the next one that's also coming at launch in the Battle Pass, this is the RA225, which is one of the guns I actually talked about earlier in the week that has been data mined and leaked. This is based off of the SA-25, and this is an SMG that's going to have a high fire rate and high mobility as well. Now, on top of this, within the launch window, so not necessarily the day of launch for this season, but sometime within the couple weeks of launch, I would guess, we're also going to be seeing the Valois revolver. I hope I pronounced that right. But with this one, it's quite unique and interesting. It's a revolver that's also a knife. So it looks like you're going to have the ability to one-hit melee people with this, just like we saw with the tac knife in some previous Call of Duty games. And in order to unlock this one, all you have to do is get 15 melee kills in multiplayer. And I love the fact that we once again don't have to play 15 full matches in order to unlock this. We just need 15 melee kills, and you can potentially do that in just one match. Now, mid-season, we're going to be getting two more guns. We're going to be getting the BP-50 as well as the Liena 57 assault rifle. Both of these will be in the assault rifle category, but we really don't know anything about them at this stage. I'm sure we'll learn more once we get closer to their release. Overall, when it comes to weaponry, this is a pretty impressive season. I was worried that they wouldn't bring anything too unique into the game. I mentioned this with the previously leaked guns, and it turns out those previous leaks were only partially accurate. With the EM-1, this is going to play totally different from any other gun in the game, and that's nice to see, at least gameplay-wise, for a change of pace. And I'm happy to see that they did, in fact, bring a new pistol, because since the launch of Vanguard, we haven't seen any pistols added, and this one also looks like it's going to play in a very unique way and allow you to run around and melee people with it while also shooting them with a revolver. So there we go. Those are the weapons we'll be seeing in Vanguard as well as Warzone. Now let's cover the multiplayer-specific side of things, and once again, zero surprise here. They really just don't care, it seems. We get two multiplayer maps, one at launch called Beheaded, which is going to take place in New York, with the Statue of Liberty's head apparently in the middle of Times Square, and then we'll be seeing Fortress in Season, which is described as a medium-sized map in the Mediterranean. All I can say about this is I really hope Modern Warfare 2 gets a whole lot more multiplayer content and support than we saw with Vanguard, because 2 maps per season just hasn't been cutting it. But then finally, getting into the zombie side of things, we're getting a brand new round-based zombies experience called the Archon. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for everything we know so far about the final season, Season 5, for Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone. This is going to be launching next week on October 24th, although the update should be hitting on October 23rd for the multiplayer side. We usually get that one day early. And with that, this is where I want to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What are you thinking about Season 5 based on what we've seen so far? Are you generally excited for these changes and additions, or are you not too happy? Just let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.